This semester in my English course, writing about literature, we focused a lot on the Victorian era. To clarify, the Victorian era is characterized by the reign of Queen Victoria from 1837 till around 1901. While the course is focused on the idea of empire and gender, particularly masculinity, I thought it would be interesting to look at the food of the time. Food is fundamental and universal to the human condition. Food and advancements in our ability to cultivate it led to the first agricultural revolution, where large portions of the human population shifted from hunting and gathering based societies to agriculture and settlements. With advancements in our ability to procure food, increased population sizes were suddenly possible. During the Victorian era, food and spices flowed
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
into England from their colonial peripheries and made their way into the English cuisine. When I was poking around the internet researching the Victorians and their food, I came across an old menu from Queen Victoria's 1894 Christmas dinner. One of the entrees listed on the menu was a dish named potage à la Crecy, pardon my pronunciation, and was attributed to Queen Victoria's head chef, Charles Francatelli. Poking around further led me to discover that Charles Francatelli also wrote a few cookbooks, and it is from these cookbooks that I got the recipes in this video from. The first dish I will be making is called Puree of Carrots a la Crecy, and is from Francatelli's The Modern Cook, a practical guide to the culinary art in all its branches. Printed in 1846, the book is not so modern anymore, but is nonetheless interesting. The second dish I will be making is potato soup for 6 persons from Francatelli's A Plain Cookbook for the Working Classes from 1852. Naturally, some adjustments must be made to the recipes to bring them into the modern day. For one, both recipes call for boiling these soups over a fire. My kitchen does not have a cooking fire. I am sure my apartment complex would not be amused if I started one. The puree of carrots recipe calls of the carrots and celery, pound and rub them through a tammy in the usual way. I'm using a blender. An interesting comparison between the two cookbooks was that the Modern Cook called for various herbs and spices, while the cookbook for the working classes largely uses salt and pepper to season. I think this difference really starts to illustrate the wealth gap during this period, and it would be an interesting topic to further explore. With that said, please enjoy the video.
around 8 minutes starts. Because they're probably not going to rotate at 11. We'll leave it at 11. Oh, okay. My brothers are really good at the, there was one who like went to the hospital and this whole like nothing's on